Gullah Geechee, Culture and Tutnese Language, a Hoodoo Legacy Introduction. The Gullah Geechee culture, found mainly on the Sea Islands off the coasts of Georgia and South Carolina, is a unique African-American heritage rich in traditions and spirituality. One of its lesser-known aspects is the Tutnese language, a Creole dialect that is served both as a form of communication and a means of spiritual expression. This chapter explores how the Gullah Geechee culture and Tutnese are deeply entwined with Hoodoo and broader African-American spiritual practices. History. Origins of Gullah Geechee. Descendants of enslaved Africans, the Gullah Geechee people were brought to America due to their expertise in rice cultivation. Cut off from the mainland, they retained much of their African cultural heritage, including languages, folklore, and spiritual practices, ultimately forming what we now know as Gullah Geechee culture. Tutnese, a language of secrecy. Tutnese emerged as a coded dialect among the Gullah Geechee people. Combining elements of West African languages, English, and Native American influences, it served as a secret means of communication that also facilitated the covert practice of Hoodoo rituals and ceremonies. Hoodoo and spirituality. Hoodoo is a syncretic spiritual practice that melds African, Native American, and European elements. The Gullah Geechee people had a profound impact on the development of Hoodoo. Practices like root work, the use of herbs, and spiritual baths can be traced back to Gullah Geechee traditions. Hagin, or the belief in night spirits, is another concept that both traditions share. Ancestor veneration. Both Hoodoo and Gullah Geechee culture place significant emphasis on the veneration of ancestors. Practices include the setting up of altars, storytelling, and the offering of tributes to honor the deceased. These rituals aim to invoke blessings, guidance, and protection. Modern revival. Today, interest in Hoodoo and Gullah Geechee culture is growing, particularly among younger African Americans keen on reclaiming their heritage. Festivals, research, and publications dedicated to these traditions are becoming increasingly prevalent. Conclusion. The Gullah Geechee culture and Tutnese language offer a captivating look into a unique African American experience, particularly in their contributions to Hoodoo. As newer generations seek deeper connections with their roots, the survival and evolution of these fascinating traditions seem more assured than ever.